here with.
Mr. Luciano.
And what are you doing at this event?
Just holding the microphone. I don't know how to talk into it. I can talk into it. I'm the MC for the evening. Are we supposed to be looking at this thing too?
Wait, you're supposed to be a professional at this. You're good at this.
I'm just trying to loosen you up a little bit because you look like you're so...
I am not. This is not my everyday job, so...
Okay, well, it's mine. Let me act like it.
Okay, so do you want to ask me a question or do you want to ask a question?
Absolutely. What's the crown for?
Well, I am Miss Globe 2017, and I represent girls around the world that are over the age of 26 to 35 that represent the cause of Miss Globe.
Miss Globe, so what's the cause?
The cause? Go out and just be a role model in the community. So it was a pageant held in South Texas a couple months ago, and I won the title, and now I'm representing.
Now you're Miss Globe.
Now I'm Miss Globe.
Do they have a Mr. Globe?
There probably is a Mr. Globe. I'm sure there is. I'm sure.
Okay. Well, I'm here to have an incredible evening at the Power Watch, the Black Panther. Did you see the movie?
Oh, I saw the movie. I was like, I'm not even a Marvel fan, but I was like on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Were you?
Yes.
Great time. It was a great experience. What was your favorite part?
Probably, like, I'm a clothes girl, so probably the outfits, and then the female warriors were just like, yes. They were just like, wow. And then the part where she had the rhinoceros just stop, and she got in and just like, yes, she's in charge. So that was one of my favorites.
So women being in charge, that was your favorite part?
That's my favorite part. We're always in charge. Y'all just don't know it yet.
I literally run the globe.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part about the movie?
To be honest, my favorite part about the movie was the connection between the father and son. I thought that's something that we're losing. You know what I mean? A son actually submitting and bowing to his father, establishing that connection. Then also the part where the son had to kind of go against his father for things he did in his past. And I think we struggle with that as black men. Sometimes we try to hide a lot from our children so they don't turn on us or don't feel bad about we're being their parent or whatever. So I felt like that was cool how it kind of came together. He became a man in his father's eyes, which is very difficult to do. You know?
That I don't know about becoming a man in father's eyes, but definitely like growing up and always having your parents' admiration and having their blessing on whatever you do is definitely a difficult part.
But it shouldn't be difficult, right? You should want that blessing and you should know how to carry it. I think children just don't know how to carry it. I think as parents, we got to kind of coach them into how to carrying the blessing or the burden that we put on them. Because sometimes our blessings can be burdens. I mean, if you're born with a silver spoon, you got to keep it polished. If you're not born with a silver spoon, you got to continue chasing one. You know what I mean? So you just got to kind of tap into that thing and figure out how to teach our kids to have balance and carry the weight. You know what I mean? Especially as a young man, you got to carry that weight. It's not always easy. Blessing and burden, you know?
That is very true. What was your favorite character?
My favorite character was the Queen.
Oh, that's what a lot of women are saying. The Queen was their favorite character.
Well, see, I was raised by women. So I've always bowed to the Queen. My grandmother raised me, so I've always been appreciative of women. So her dominance, her power, her life source is what bred it into her son. I mean, there was a pivotal point in the movie where she yelled out, "Show him who you are." A man couldn't do that. A man with a broken spirit, like, yo, you better fight back. But the Queen was like, no, show him who you are. And he did, you know what I mean?
He did what he was supposed to do. He didn't take his emotions and his testosterone getting in the way, so.
Well, that's what a man would yell. Kill him! And like,
you can't always do that. You can't always let that always happen.
Right.
So what was your favorite scene in the movie? Did I cover that yet? I'm trying to think of new questions.
To be honest with you, my favorite scene was when he took, I forgot the gentleman's name, but when he took him up to see the sunrise, you know what I mean? When he was dying.
Eric, when he took Eric.
Yeah, when he took him up there to see the sunrise, I thought that was a great level of empathy. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you still got to go. But before you go, let me show you what your father lived for. Not died for. Let me show you what your father lived for. You understand what I'm saying? So it gave him an opportunity to take it all in. I thought that was amazing.
Wow, it was a very powerful scene. Well, what is in store for the rest of the evening?
Fun, and fun.